Welcome to the Revenge Story Times channel. For months, my wife Margot and I had been drifting apart. The spark that once made our relationship exciting and intimate was fading. We were no longer communicating the way we used to, and the passion seemed to have completely disappeared. Conversations about our issues were met with silence, and we found ourselves feeling more like roommates than partners. One evening, after yet another awkward and strained conversation, Margot turned to me with an unexpected suggestion. What if we tried something different, like a threesome with Emma? Emma was one of Margot's closest friends. We had hung out together several times, and although I hadn't thought much about it before, she had always been attractive. She and Margot had shared some private conversations about their fantasies, but this was the first time Margot had brought it up directly with me. At first, I was shocked, then skeptical. Was this really the solution to our problems? I wasn't sure how to react. I loved Margot, but I could feel the weight of our disconnect. Was this something that could help us, or was it just a distraction from the real issues? After a long pause, I hesitantly agreed, thinking it might be worth a shot. I wanted to save our marriage, and if this could bring us closer, perhaps it was worth trying. We approached Emma with the idea, and surprisingly, she didn't seem too hesitant. She was flattered, and after some initial awkwardness, the three of us began to plan the details. It felt strange, but there was a part of me that hoped this might reignite the connection I'd been yearning for. The night arrived, and things took an unexpected turn. While Margot and I had always had a strong physical connection, I found myself drawn to Emma in ways I hadn't anticipated. There was something about her, the way she looked at me, the way she laughed, that captivated me. I tried to push these thoughts aside, but they only grew stronger as the night went on. As the evening unfolded, I began to realize that the connection I thought I had with Margot was not as strong as I believed. Instead, I found myself increasingly captivated by Emma. We shared moments of intense chemistry, and before I knew it, I was thinking about her in ways I shouldn't have. It felt wrong, but it was impossible to ignore. Over the next few weeks, my behavior began to shift. Margot noticed I was distant, distracted, and far less affectionate. The guilt weighed heavily on me, but I couldn't deny the truth. I had fallen for Emma. Her energy, her presence, and the way she made me feel brought back emotions I hadn't experienced in a long time. Every moment with her felt more authentic than anything I had felt with Margot in months. Eventually, I couldn't keep it to myself any longer. One evening, I sat down with Margot and told her everything. I confessed that I had developed feelings for Emma and admitted that I wasn't sure what it meant for our relationship. Margot was hurt, confused, and angry. I had broken her trust in a way that felt impossible to repair. I couldn't blame her. I had never intended for things to go this far. What I thought would help save our marriage had instead revealed deeper issues and created new ones. In the weeks that followed, Margot and I decided to separate. It wasn't an easy decision, but it felt like the only viable option. We needed space to figure out who we were and what we wanted. As for Emma, things became complicated. We tried to keep our interactions discreet, but the tension between the three of us was palpable. I had crossed a line, and there was no going back. It wasn't the happy resolution I had hoped for when we first discussed the idea. Sometimes, the things we think will save us only lead us down unexpected and painful paths. Thank you for listening. Until the end, see you in the next episode of Revenge Story Times. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Goodbye.